Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247. As always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Oh, baby, all right. So, there we go. Too, too much head. Too much head. I guess you could say it's max headroom. Except for these older guys like me. Anywho, welcome to, to the fun that ends at a certain time, and then you'll feel good knowing that it's the weekend. Um, so we're gonna have a fun, pretty interesting show here today. We're going to I think I believe so. I don't know. We'll see. um, but before we do that, let's do the shout outs and the plugs and all the other good shit that we do each and every week. Why? Because I'm a glutton for punishment. No, because we got to have a good time here. We got to. And, feel good about it later on. So, big shout out to everyone, to my good friends over at the Dorkening Podcast Network. These guys they all do amazing what they do each and every week. And you'll love it just as much as I do. So check it out over on uh, wherever you listen to your favorite Dorkening podcast. Wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, as well as you can check them out over on YouTube as well too. Um, Owl Light, the Owl Light Network as well. My good friend Carrie and her crew are amazing. You don't want to miss her shows either. You can check her out on YouTube. My good friend Melly Playful over at Melly Playful and Tengu on YouTube. If you love watching people play video games, then Melly Playful and Tengu are the ones for you. So check it out over on YouTube, and you'll have a good time, just as much as I do. And also check out the Pint Podcast, um, weekly pop culture podcast. They have tons of episodes for your listening pleasure, and check it out. All you have to do is scan the QR code. And this episode is brought to you by a piece of paper that fell down. No. Come on, you little bastard. There you go. There. Stay. Yeah, tell him the piece of paper to stay. Much better. Okay. This episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. You can trade in your old games and consoles for retro video games, accessories, and systems. You can also trade in your DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can also trade in your sports cards and novelty items, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. And if you want to check out this amazing store, you want to know where the amazing store is located here in Southington, Connecticut. But where in Southington? That's the biggest mystery of them all. But I'll be happy to give you that answer. All you have to do is go on their website at mjvideogames.com, and you will be able to not only find directions if you happen to be in the Southington, Connecticut area, but you will also be amazed at the list of events that they have going on. You'll love it just as much as I do. Check it out on M&J Video Games at mnjvideogames.com. Oh, MJ Video Games. I'm just excited. It's the Tom Dog Days of Summer. Gotta be excited. But you know what's even more exciting? Hardcore Sweet Bakery and the wonderful baked goods that they have. You may have seen them on some competition shows on Netflix and Food Network. You definitely don't want to miss this if you happen to be in the southern region. They have some wonderful baked goods, and you will love them. You will love them. You know, I'm a diabetic, and I don't care, and I still love it. I really do. Diabetes or not, I'm going to enjoy my baked goods, and I know where to get them. Hardcore Sweet Bakery. And for you vegans out there, you'll also enjoy it too. They also have some stuff for vegans as well too. And so check out their stuff over on hardcoresweetbakery.com. It'll be great. And while you are chowing down on some baked goods, why don't you wash that down with? You need something to wash it down with. Have I got something for you? Some beer from Witch Doctor Brewing, from the Witch Doctor Brewing Company. Don't want to miss it. It's like it's a good beer if you like, craft beer and everything like that. You definitely don't want to miss this. Um, while you're here chowing down on some things, because you sold your stuff over at M&J Video Games and Collectibles, you know, treat yourself to some baked goods and then wash it down with some beer. Definitely, this is the place to be. WitchDoctorBrewing.com for the list of items that they have as well. And while you're at it, check out BoomTubeComics.com for your comic book pleasure. Also located here in Southern. There's a lot of cool stuff here in Southern. Actually has some nice coffee. And it was actually pretty good. Pretty good. Had a sugar-free French vanilla latte. It was actually pretty good. The smooth of the latte just trickles down your throat as it passes through your body. So yeah, a nice little coffee shop here in town, and wanted to check it out. And man, I got to tell you, I've lived in this town for a year now, and I love this place. I really love this town. I really do. Sorry, Waterbury, but I found I found a new place to stay. So, oh yeah, I almost forgot. Um, August 20th at the Bethlehem Fairgrounds in Bethlehem, Connecticut. Um, there's going to be a punk rock flea market, epic flea market, I should say, and it's going to be presented by the Hardcore Sweet Bakery. I think there's a website. Check it out. But tickets are $10 at the door, VIP 25 for limited tickets, 12 and under get in for free. There's some live entertainment, um, some handmade goodies and everything, some original artwork, special guests, food trucks, and collectibles, and so much more. And for you VIP ticket holders, you get some swag. You get a swag bag. It looks really, and it's pretty awesome. Really cool. I might check this out. And August 20th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And check that out. Pretty cool. Yeah. Might stop over there and say hi. I don't know. Haven't debated yet. Haven't debated yet. But uh, so um so yeah, had a pretty good response last week. Had a pretty good following and everything like that. Thank you for making the first week of the Tom Dog Days of Summer really cool. So we're gonna be doing this all through the month of August. So you don't know what we're gonna be doing, and so you never know. And one particular thing I noticed that also too last week, um, I know it's off topic and everything like that. Well, not really off topic. I'm doing my monologue, but nothing funny about it. It's actually pretty cool, except for when I do this. That's right. Be a complete pig up here. Anywho, um, so my secondary show, Wrestling Prime, um, I do it. I've been you know doing it mostly once a month, as well as in case of any wrestlers. And I do have to apologize because I was supposed to do an episode dedicating to Droz that passed away last month, but I didn't get around to it. So I'm gonna make up to it um, when I can, because I still owe that and everything like that. So I got some other stuff lined up um, for this month and coming into the next month. But I really had a really good response last week, and with SummerSlam and everything, and it was such a good. And thank you all again for tuning in. And you know, got some new followers, so thank you for subscribing, and really appreciate that. Spread the word. Tell everybody about what an asshole I am. I'm only kidding. Oh, I'm an asshole. I'm a well-meaning asshole. Anywho, um, but yeah, it's good to have some fun here and everything like that, and I really do appreciate it. And thank you all so much for tuning in. And so the reason why I'm bringing up Wrestling Prime, because as I stated earlier, as I stated a few minutes ago, um, that I roughly do the show once a month. I which is the last Saturday of each month, unless of course the big four comes up, which is WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. And I try to do that as best I can. Then I started integrating AEW into my topics, which also received a huge response. I've done that for about since last month, and it was actually pretty. Had a really good response on the first episode when I reviewed the first episode of Collision, and um, so yeah, it was really cool. And also the SummerSlam. last week. Um, my review on that, good response. Has some comments. Comment section was blowing up and everything like that. Well, not really blowing up. Has some nice discussions here and there. So it's not just me that was talking. So yeah. So by the way, chat room open and everything. It's but thank you all so much for the great response I had last week. It was really good, especially being that it was my birthday last Thursday, so that was also also a treat for me and everything. So I enjoyed that. But just keep it going. I mean, just because my birthday's over with doesn't mean that the party isn't over, because this party's going to keep on going through the month of August. So yes, sir. So this is a party and you're all invited. So hey, we're having fun here. We're going to be having a lot of fun as best as we can, because today's show is going to be some. I have I have a topic here that needs to be discussed and hasn't really been talked about all that. Excuse me. I had a yawn and burp at the same time, and my brain was only able to function with one of those things. So that's what you got. So yeah. Um. So, anyways, where am I getting in regards to Wrestling Prime? Shameless plug. I'm actually I was going to wait until the end of the year to do with the wrap up um of the year, which is the season finale of all the shows and everything like that. But I wanted to but I figured now would be the perfect time to talk about it, and I'm going to pretty much give it a spoiler. Um, I'm changing Wrestling Prime for next season. Starting next season, instead of doing one episode a month, I'm going to be doing bi-weekly. It was a huge because of the huge responses and everything like that, and plus, with me talking about AEW, gives me more. Um, I'm going to, you know, get a crew together and get them started and everything like that. Hopefully, um, T Black will be on board as well too, but it will still be on Saturday nights because I like to keep that open. So yeah, that is my schedule for that. So it's going to be um, a bi-weekly show. So it's going to be um, unless of course you know it combines with the big four pay-per-views, then you know we'll be doing some more episodes. So we'll see. But nonetheless, it's going to be bi-weekly, and it'll be really cool. We're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We really are. And so yeah, um, yeah, it's gonna be one every 2 weeks. One episode every 2 weeks. So, so that's gonna be the new season of Wrestling Prime. So I hope everybody tunes in and watch. We're gonna. It's gonna be a fun. It's gonna be a blast. Really gonna be a blast. So yeah, that's the good news. And I've been doing. I was thinking about that a long time, and I am. And I will say though, I will say this with all sincerity. This I'm actually glad that Wrestling Prime is getting the response it has. And like, even back when I was doing cable access, I was when I was doing wrestling, Wrestling Prime was my first show that I've done, and I mentioned that many times, especially on my anniversary special a couple of years back. And yeah, it was a big deal, and so so it really means a lot to me. It really does. It really means a lot to me. So Oh, excuse me. I had a busy day today. I really did. I was really busy running around, getting some coffee. I mean, yeah. Yes, sir. No beer today. No beer. I got stuff to do tomorrow too. So. Uh, but but yeah, that's the big news. That's the big news that I have lined up. And Pokemon. Let's get into some hot topics, shall we? The Pokemon Presents was um this past Tuesday, and this was cool. This was really cool, and my stuff is slow as usual. I need to update my. What do you mean something's not right? What the fuck is going on here? Man, there we go. This thing is like really slow. Uh, okay, come on. Gotta go into my profile. I wanted to mention some stuff that's on YouTube right now. Um, so yeah, the tournaments are up. The Pokemon tournament, the Pokemon championships are 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 there, and yeah. So they have their but yeah, the Pokemon event was this past Tuesday, August 8th, and yeah, it was a really cool it was really cool. They mentioned, of course, the Pokemon Championships, like I said, and they announced um a a new event that's coming soon to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which involves uh, Mewtwo in a terror. You can get Mewtwo in a terror raid battle, and some bonuses if you use um, your very own Mew. And they come into all the it's a random terraform, and so they're not all the same. So you're not sure which one you can get, but you can always rearrange them and everything. And they also gave away a you can get your own uh Mew, as I said, and they have a download code where you can go into the mystery box, mystery gift in in your portal and the thing there. I have mine, and but I also grabbed my my level 100 Mew from Sword and Shield. So grab that one over. So I got that, and it's a level 50. Uh, when you get your Mew, and the code is get your Mew. Now the since since the letter O is the you won't be able to use that. You have to use the number 0 for as the O. So yeah, that's get your Mew is on there, but you'll be able to but yeah, you you can go on you can check it out on the on the Pokemon Presents on YouTube, uh or you can also go on Cerebi.net for more information. Um, Also grabbed a special Dark Terra type Charizard. This is old news, but it's a mystery gift, and so it's Dark Terra 0006, and you have until the end of this month to capture and to obtain. And then and today the they got the avatar the avatars um with the icon um the profile pictures for your the profile pictures for the Nintendo Switch Online. They have the Area Zero um icons, which you can um get with your platinum coins on the Nintendo Switch Online. And of course, this for subscribers. And yeah, so they have so Wave One is today, and that is features uh Mew and Mewtwo. Looks really really cool. Also, there's a this week's Tearaway panel themed prepare for the offense, and looks like you can get um size Scizor, and a couple others. I forgot their names. I'm sorry. I'm like spacing out here. So yeah, it's all on on Cerebi.net. And so yeah, I'll be doing that and everything. And they also earlier today um in honor of the Pokemon World Championships. Another Pokemon. You have until August 14th, which is next week, um, to get your Gastrodon, very own Gastrodon, and well, yeah, that's running through August 14th. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. But they also mentioned some other stuff as well. Um, Pokemon trading card game that was originally for the Game Boy is already out. Is also released on Tuesday, as well as Pokemon Stadium 2 also released on Tuesday. So yeah, very cool stuff. They have some updates coming up. They gave the release date for they gave the release date um for part one of the they gave um, part one of the Area Zero. Uh, is really cool. I gotta scroll down for that. Oh, and Pokemon Go, they have some free T-shirts, some T-shirts to redeem with your character, and you can check on Cerebi.net for. The Paldea Pokemon starters are also going to be they're going to be a part of they're going to also be coming next month to Pokemon Go, so you'll be able to catch those, and also some other Paldea Pokemon as well too. Um, they also had some trailers for a couple of Pokemon web series shows that you see on the Pokemon YouTube channel, and so yeah, pretty cool stuff, as well as some more look of the new Pokemon um, series that's coming to Netflix, which is Pokemon Horizon. Looks awesome, really does. And of course some more details about Detective Pikachu returns. And so the teal mask, um, which is part one of the teal mask coming up. That's going to be the first one that's coming out. It's going to be releasing next month, and of course some artwork of the new Paradox Pokemon. And a lot of people are questioning this one. Just like I'm like half asleep here. I don't want to do that to anybody. So yeah, everybody's complaint. There's a lot of talk about this one right here, uh, which is a which is the variant of which is the Paradox variant of Ryoku. So yeah, I mean it looks good. Personally, I think it's all right. Excuse me, but personally, it should have been a you know. Personally, I think it um it should have resembled more of a saber tooth tiger. And I know that's what they were going with when the legendary Ryoku um, came about. And then here's this one. Here's the other one, which is also like I said. I'm not familiar with the name. I'm getting familiar with the names, so my apologies for not mentioning their names. And so yeah, that looks pretty cool. It's really cool. And they also have a new evolution for for Applin, And I do know the name for this one, Diplin. That looks cute. And I agree with Austin John Plays that the shiny better be like a caramel color. I agree with him. And then this is the from Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's an evolution for this one. Um, I forget the name. Yeah, that one. That one. Also, um, in the teal, in the not the teal mask, but the I forgot the other name. Not the teal. Oh, the indigo disc. In the indigo disc, the main Pokemon for that one, uh, Terrapagos, apparently is going to have two forms in this one. Here's one. This one's going to be form right there. That's one of the forms, and there's the other one. So yeah, that is pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff coming to. But yeah, the teal mask is, like I said, the teal mask is coming next month, and the indigo disc is coming out later this year. This winter, just in time for the holidays. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff, and lots of, like I said, lots of luck to everybody that's participating in the World Pokemon World Championship in Japan. Trying to get the place, the name of the place. I don't have to show the graphic. Oh, Yokohama. It's going to be in Yokohama. Yeah, very. Yeah, it's really cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, well, a lot of cool stuff happened. Uh, really looking, really looking. So, all right, moving on. See, it sucks not having it sucks not having a weekly show to talk, to review. And I already reviewed, right. I already reviewed some movies last week, and so yeah, I thought they were good. All right, where is that? Where's the other article? So I'm trying to get this one. Oh, this next article, but one app is giving me a hard time. It's so goddamn slow. on. There we put on the brightness. There we go. And because I wanted to talk about this Twitch. Let's see. Um, yeah, here we go. Okay, perfect. Knew I would find it. Uh, so some crazy stuff happened this past week too. This article is coming from Wired. Uh, Last Friday, fans of Kai Cenat, one of the world's most popular Twitch streamers, began to congregate in Manhattan's Union Square, hopeful that he had fellow rights. Hopeful that he and fellow streamer Phantom would make good on a pledge to hand out gifts by 1:30 p.m. Uh, New York Times reports some 300 fans were milling about. Quickly, this number ballooned to about 6,000. Police arrested about at least 65 people, roughly half of them minors. Sanat himself has been charged with first-degree rioting, unlawful assembly, and inciting a riot over the weekend. Sanat's streaming group, Any Means Possible, issued an apology. Known for his wide-ranging comedic streams, Sanat is notable for the sheer size of his following. Few other uh, contemporaries could summon such a crowd on such short notice. Now he is the first Twitch streamer to be charged with inciting a riot. Um, it came about when he announced at the pretty much at the last minute without any prep for this. He was going to give away some PlayStation gift cards and some PlayStation 5s, and of course, with a crowd like that, and and, and yeah, it was an absolute mess. And uh, so yeah, it was pretty crazy. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, he's gonna, I mean, he's not gonna, he's it's possible he may face some jail time, but I doubt it. I mean, I'm pretty sure. He never really. I mean, yeah, he. I'm not white knighting for the guy, but and plus also, I really don't know him that well. I don't really know him. And then what's funny? You ever notice how you don't know a Twitch streamer or any social, or any other streamer for that matter, whether they're doing um regardless if they're doing God, but yeah, you know you don't really know them, and yeah, it can be a mess, but I mean this I mean he did not really prepare this that well too, especially when this came at the last minute. So yeah, this came out at the last minute, and he could have did like a safe like a he endangered his fame. He pretty much endangered his fame. So I mean, is he going to face any jail time? I seriously don't know because I don't know how the New York justice system is, and you know it's whatever they use. But inciting a riot has been is a pretty big thing, and if you incite a riot, especially in a big city like New York, yeah, it's it could be he could face some jail time, but it seems like this is the first time that's ever happened. I mean, but he is doing well for himself. I mean, obviously, if he's like well known, and he basically should have handled it a lot better. Like you know, you know, plan it not at the last minute because it's one of those things, but also if you're going to do something like this, which is fine, I guess it's fine. But do like some giveaways. I mean, you have a following. You have a following on Twitch, and say, hey, doing a giveaway, and doing a giveaway each week, and we're gonna give away some PlayStations and some PS5s, and you know, and runners up will get some gift cards. You know, I mean, he's making a lot of money. He's making a lot of money. He could have did it that way. Just tell him what they need to do, and then boom, be into the win, and then pick a name at random. Boom, you either get the PlayStation or you get your you know your download your gift card. And that's all he could have done. He could have did it that way. And I mean, yeah, there would have been traffic, a lot of traffic online. But there you go. But I'd rather have the traffic online than I would with going all the way to New York and getting mobbed. So, but you know, but in situations like this, it's just safe to just buy your own. I mean, really, a lot safer. But you know, fines. I mean, yeah, he's going to be fined a lot. you know, he is going to be fined a lot, and so yeah, you know, lesson lesson to be learned. That's all I gotta say. So, lesson to be learned. Market your contest better. Is what I gotta say. I mean, I can't judge the guy because I never seen his streams, but I will give some constructive criticism and actually not constructive criticism, but more like advice. Just market yourself better because I know you're better than this, and just 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 be careful not to do it again because you know do it a lot better. You know, or even get somebody, or even hire somebody to tell you, hey, is this a good idea or is this a bad idea? So it's only helping everybody else so you won't get rioted on. So yeah, so you're not inciting a riot because yeah, you have fans, and when you have something like a PS5 and then you add the word free, yeah, it's a big deal. So, so guys, just be careful and just be safe next time. That's all I gotta say. I don't understand why I'm getting no my replay because I like watching. It just keeps shooting me out. Well, luckily I'm done with it, so I can just go ahead and playing with the screen there. Okay, stop stalling. Back to what I was doing. Got one more article to talk about before we call it a night, and of course it has to do with the gaming community. Now I don't. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, their gaming community, but I don't feel sorry for you. What I'm about to say. So Rockstar released a trailer for Red Dead Redemption. It's being re-released, and it's going to they have another company that's going to update the graphics and everything like that, and it's going to come out for both. It's going to be released on the Switch and on the PlayStation 4 for $60, and you're also going to get Red Dead Nightmare, Undead Nightmare, included with that as well. So the gaming community is pissed off because I mean the $60 I can understand because basically you're basically buying two games. So yeah, I can understand that frustration. But you have to understand something. Red Dead Redemption is like a pretty much a $40 game, and then you have a $20 game uh, add-on. You have a $20 add-on. So yeah, a $40 game plus a $20 game. Then you got the tax. You got your $60 game right there. So I'm not complaining about the price. It's a reasonable price. Um, it's coming. It's coming digital. It's going to be available digitally next week, and those who want the physical copy, you're going to have to wait until October to get it. So yeah, but it's going to be for $60. and it's a reasonable price because, like I said, it's originally the game's $40, and the main game is $40. Plus, you got all the bells and whistles that are coming into that. Then you got the Undead Nightmare, which was $20. Um, so yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about the price. I'm also not complaining the fact that that the gaming community was expecting a Red Dead Redemption remaster or a re-release or whatever like that, but or a remake um to pretty much um be as good as the Red Dead Redemption 2. But personally, I'm not mad at that. I think it's really cool because Rockstar never officially announced that the original Red Dead game was going to be remastered. I mean, technically it is remaster, but another company that that's handling it's kind of like how um the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition um got was handed by another company, and we all know what happened there. And but still, it's a good it's good. Um, I don't have a problem with it, but it's just funny because people were assuming shooting in that clickbait with the whole Red Dead Redemption remaster, and I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing because I mentioned this a couple of times on here too about the abbreviated letters RDRR. And I think I brought this up a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, a week or so ago. You know, RDRR. You literally got trolled with that. I was like, a Red Dead remaster. It's going to be called Red Dead Redemption Remaster. You do realize the abbreviations, like I said, RDRR. Get it? RDRR or RD har har. So yeah, I'm not mad. I am not mad about it. I'm just laughing at the gaming community because how dumb they are. They they fall for this every single time. They they did it with they you know they keep falling for the same bullshit when it comes to GTA 6. We know that it's coming, but and there was a 20 of course there's a 10-year anniversary of GTA 5, and what happened? Some YouTubers out there, I'm not mentioning any names, but he goes and says, "Oh, it's gonna come out on the trailer's gonna come out on this day in honor of its anniversary." And Rockstar, they do stuff on the anniversary that they did. Shut the fuck up, Mr. Boss, for the win. Shut the fuck up because your clickbait videos are just complete garbage. And everybody's had it, and there are some people who have had it up to here. Me, I've had it way up to here. See, you can't see it, but it's all the way up over on the screen there. But it's ridiculous. Shut the fuck up with this. with this crap, because you're only, you're basically just doing it for the views. And you know what? The lies, and stop bullshitting your audience. You have a big fan base. And I question that, because you're bullshitting to them every single day that you post a video. You're just doing it for the shock value, because countless videos, you have countless videos of lies. Hey Ricky, how are you? You know, countless lies and everything. And then what happened? What happened with the GTA 6? What happened? You said that it's like, Mr. Boss, you said that there was a trailer for GTA 6 coming out. Did it come out? No. Had Rockstar had Rockstar confirmed on their newswire that this was going to happen? No, you're relying yourself to all these other sources who aren't facts, who aren't factual with this stuff. They're showing leaked information that's not even confirmed, or is confirmed, but not 100%. Um, let's see. Are you on the topic of clickbait or Rockstar with the fan baiting? Both. Both, because I'm just enjoying how how the how the how this you know that misinformation is being driven to a lot of people who keep falling for the same bullshit. With the Red Dead game, that's, with the, remaster that's coming out next week, digitally. And you know and and technically, you could play it. You could play, when it comes out for the PS4 and the Switch. But I'm going to talk about the PS4. If you have a PS5, you can download it and play it on your PS5, because there's going to be backwards compatibility with it. So it's not that big of a deal. Not to mention, I have a copy of Red Dead, which I had to make room on my Xbox, but because I have like tons of games already, and plus also with Call of Duty and all these other games and everything like that, it just takes up way too much memory. But that's a different story altogether. But I can play Red Dead right now if I wanted to, on my Xbox, because I have a Series S, and I could just play it. And yeah, and it looks fine. It looks fine. I like it because they update the graphics and everything like that. And it's not that big of really, it's not that big of a deal. But we're in 2023 right now. Gamers, stop falling for the same shit. Stop falling for the same cliched lies that you're getting, because you're just making yourself, you're just going to have that jack, you're going to have that donkey face on there every time, because or lollipop, or your head's going to turn into a lollipop, and you're just going to be played for a sucker, because, like I said, Grand Theft Auto 6, yeah, we're going to get a trailer for that. When? Don't know, because Rockstar hasn't confirmed it. What is so wrong? What is so wrong about looking on their newswire and reading up on their website. Stop following people. Stop following people who are not factual with this proof, especially when they're showing stuff on their YouTube channel saying that, oh, this is what's going to happen on GTA 6. Did Rockstar say that it's going to happen on GTA 6 with a certain character or something like that? No. Whatever Rockstar talks about is they're ready, when they're ready to talk about it. And right now, they're not ready to talk about it. And that's why I love Rockstar, because they're just laughing at these dumbasses who keep falling for the same shit every single time, whether it's a you know the Red Dead remaster, or is it the Grand Theft Auto 6 that's coming out soon? We don't know. Is it gonna come? Are we gonna get a trailer next year? I don't know. Is the game gonna come out in 2024 or 2025? Again, I don't know. I don't know. Mr. Boss for the win. He doesn't know. Fernando certainly as hell doesn't even know. But I guarantee you, Fernando's already working on showing off GTA 7. Just saying. Just saying. You watch. He's going to do that same bullshit like he did with GTA 5. So, no, 2 weeks after the game was released, he was like, "Oh, look at what I got! I got GTA 6. Rockstar gave me a copy of GTA 6, and I'm gonna show it to you." Ugh. Shut the fuck up, Fernando. And you watch. The moment GTA 6 hits stores 2 weeks later, he's going to be like, "Oh, look at what Rockstar gave me. They gave me GTA 7. Shut the fuck up, Fernando. I swear, man. No, literally, I swear. I swear, stupid people really make my blood sugar rise. For real. I'm going to have to take another shot of insulin. Well, I don't take insulin. And I certainly don't take Ozempic. I got a little pill called metformin. And I'm going to take me another one because my blood sugar is rising up. Just pissed off. I think that's part of the reason why my blood sugar has been really high lately, because I've been so aggravated with a lot of stupid people lately. But, you know, same thing with the new Switch that's coming out. Apparently now that word's coming out that there's a dev kit for a new Nintendo console coming out. That's already out or something like that. But yeah, but before everybody say, "Oh, we're gonna get a new Switch," shut the fuck up. Did Nintendo mention it? And this is why I love Nintendo. And I'm certainly not being a fanboy. But let me tell you something. My because my first console was an Atari. But remember when this little ditty came out? And you know how long that game took for it to come out? It was supposed to come out around the holiday season. and it didn't. Why? It was delayed so many. It was delayed so many times because of the fact that they didn't want to mess anything up. But everybody was assuming that, oh, it's going to come out, it's going to come out. Yeah, it's going to come out. But Nintendo was going to say it first. A lot of people were getting pissed off because this game hasn't been on the shelves yet. But, and everybody was like so pissed, oh, it's going to suck. You know, everybody was getting frustrated. Oh, it's going to suck. Oh, it's going to suck. It's going to suck. And everything like that. But then this little gem right here came out, and how beautiful the game is. Mwah! I love you. I love you. I just want to. I sleep. I actually sleep with it. For real. I do. I keep it next to me. Keep it right next to me on my bed. And I do. I do. I just hold it. Like, if you actually fell for that, if you actually think that I did that, you're even weirder than me even saying that I did. I most certainly do not. I do not sleep with my. I sleep with the controller. Hey, it's got that rumble feature, you know. Hey, and I get those lonely nights, you know, and I got to put on the Playboy channel. Nobody's business what I do after that. An adult party show. What can I say? You never know what's going to happen on this show. And it's like you expect the unexpected with Channel X. And now I reared it out, Ricky. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It's like, oh, he does what with his video game controller? No, that's a lie too. I don't do that. I don't do that. Eat fish bubble. Oh, I need a life. But yeah, but you know, these things, it's just out of control. It's like, listen, don't don't listen to what don't listen to anybody who's not developing the game. That's the only advice that I got to give you. Just wait to see what happens. Just wait until you hear what the developers say first, because somebody, because because one thing gets misinterpreted, and then everybody makes noise, and then it gets turned into a lie, and then all of a sudden, when they say, "Oh, this is going to come out at this certain day," and then that day comes, not going to happen. You're just going to feel depressed, and then I don't think you want people like me to laugh at you for falling for the same bullshit. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Because I mean, the gaming, the gaming community, sorry for calling the gaming community idiots, but sometimes you are. Let's be realistic. Sometimes you are. It's like, because some of you gamers out there, you fall for the same lies. You know, like, doesn't it just wait until you hear what the developers say first. That's all I gotta say. Wait to hear what Rockstar has to say. And for all you thinking that that bullies that a bully remaster or a bully 2 is going to happen, I hate to break the news to you, but it's not going to happen. You're not going to. It's possible you may get a bully remaster, but you're certainly not going to get a bully 2, because they've already went. they already was very open when it came to that, and they said Bully 2 is never going to happen because of the fact that the script wouldn't be that good. And I agree. I agree. You want the main protagonist. Like some were suggesting that the main protagonist should be working at the academy. Really? You honestly think that? I mean, he could change his life around, or just or just school a new bully. To become to become the new bully, and then the bully from the first one can become the boss of the first. For the second one. The game is that would be dumb. Okay, literally, a lot of people fell in love with the main character of Bully One. So yeah, you're gonna, it's like if Rockstar should ever make a new game of their IPs, make another Midnight Club. I mean, what the hell? I mean, back back in the 360 era, in the PS3 era, you had a lot of Midnight Club, Rockstar. You had a lot of Midnight Club games, and why aren't you cashing in on that? What it was like these games were awesome, especially Midnight Club Dub Edition. That was the best one. That game was fucking awesome. I mean, think about what you could be doing. It's like think about you had the PS5, you have you have the Xbox Series S and X right in the palm of your hand. Rockstar, you have a hidden gem stashed away in the vault, and the one game that you brought back was LA Noir. Come on. Not that I have anything against LA Noir because that game was good, but why not remaster Midnight Club? The Midnight Club games were awesome, and I played every single one of them. I played them more than I played Grand Theft Auto. Simple reason, I thought I can run over the pedestrian, the fans. But that's the only game where you couldn't run over anybody. You couldn't run over people. They just go right through them. But it was that one glimmer of hope. But that's what makes it so cool. I mean, think about it. You have Midnight Club. You could be definitely competing with Forza Horizon right now. You could be competing with the Forza Horizon series right now. And Need for Speed. Need for Speed's another game that you could be competing against because Need for Speed is awesome too. I like Need for Speed Rivals is actually pretty good. I like that one. I haven't tried this new one yet. Came out like last year or year or so ago. But yeah, bring back. Where's the love for Midnight Club? I mean, think about it. I mean, that game definitely deserves either a remaster or a new game. and you have the current gen and Switch. Out of all the games out of all the games that you brought over to the Switch, which is good, why isn't Midnight Club a part of that? It's not a mature rated game. It's a E rated game. Actually, E10, but still, it's a game that everybody can play, and you don't have to worry about any video game violence or anything like that. But no, you brought over LA Noire. You brought over the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, and now you're bringing over Red Dead Redemption, the remaster. Why not Midnight Club? That's like the easiest one to bring in. You can bring like Rockstar. What the heck, man? You have a gold, like you literally have a gold, like a hidden gem, right there at the palm of your hand. It's like you're gonna toss Midnight Club aside and throw in ping pong or table tennis or whatever the fuck that you had. What the hell were you thinking when you made that game? Holy shit! You gotta be kidding me. Rockstar had many games that were so friggin' awesome. GTA, Max Payne, Manhunt. Manhunt was a good one. And it's like that game. That game was actually really good, and I do feel bad for you for about that. I really do. But but yeah, you know, the GTA series, the Red Dead series, Max Payne, Max Payne series. Those were some good games there. And then you have, and then you got, Bully, LA Noir, and Midnight Club. Out of all the games, and then of course you got that table tennis garbage that launched with the Xbox 360. What the hell were you thinking? What the hell were you thinking, Rockstar? It's like, were you high when you did that shit? I was like, you know what, we're gonna work on a new Grand Theft Auto game, but in the meantime, here, play some table tennis while you're waiting. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Get the fuck out of here! I want to shoot up some bad guys. I want to race in the busy streets of New York or Tokyo. Not, I mean, those games were awesome. I mean, like I said, out of all the games in your library, Rockstar, that you had, the one game I love the most, more than GTA, than the GTA series, it was Midnight Club, man. It was awesome. Midnight Club was by far the best one ever. And believe me, you port that over to the current gen consoles right now, or even on the Switch. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even care. You would be making a gold, like you'd be making a lot. And believe me, you don't have to worry about no script or anything like that. Just continue with the same shtick that you did with the other ones. And that's what made it so good. It was a racing game, and it didn't really have a story, but it was awesome. But still, it didn't matter. It was awesome. You just race for pinks, and that was it. It was awesome. It was awesome. You get to customize your car. Customize your car, any way that you want it. You would be making a ton of money. But what do? You're porting over the wrong games. Not that I have anything against Red Dead Redemption or LA Noire or the GTA trilogy, but think about it. Midnight Club for the Switch, you're looking at you're looking at some high numbers. I'm just saying. I'm going to trend that on Twitter. And yes, I'm calling it Twitter. I don't call it X anymore. I don't. I don't refer to it as X. I refer to it as Twitter because that's what it is. It's the Twitter. X is the X. X is the letter. X is the last thing that you see on my show. You know. But anywho, that's pretty much all the time I have for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in and calling it a night here. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. Also, follow me on Threads at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment down below. Comment down below. What do you think of the Red Dead that's coming out for the Switch and the PS4? Let us know in the comment section down below. Ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. Like you see my bald head. Be sure to, also support your small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you could be doing with us small streamers like myself by doing the number one thing that you could be doing right now. And we'll love you for it. We'll love you for it. And you don't have to worry about no remat. And we won't remaster anything. We won't reboot anything. We'll just improve. And with your help, we will definitely do that. But you got to do that one thing. But you got to do this one thing. One thing. That's all. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. You don't want to ring ding in that bell, that's fine. You don't want to hit that like button, that's fine too. But if there's one thing that you got to do, it's this. Face hug that subscribe button. We will see you all again here next week. Same Tom Dog time, same Tom Dog channel. In the meantime, thank you again, Ricky, for coming on, checking out the festivities, everything. Thank you so much. And till next time, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. Love you all.